Hello and welcome to News Bharati. In this video, we are going to talk about why sanctions on Russia are very dangerous and why that might lead to a nuclear war. I'm not trying to fearmonger from this video, but it is a serious issue which everybody needs to know about. First, let's talk about what sanctions are. These are probably the most crippling sanctions since the First World War, that is 1914, when all the friendly countries of Britain and France, they levied sanctions on the Germany, the Imperial Germany of that time. After that, these are the most crippling sanctions on a big country, on a large economy, a true $2 trillion economy. What are the sanctions? Russia is out of SWIFT system where you can transfer money from one country to another in a huge amount from banks. It's basically like a UPI but on an international level, on a banking level. Secondly, recently we all know that US President Joe Biden has banned import of oil and gas from Russia. Many European countries except Germany are considering this option. Most of their assets, their reserve bank, just like there is Reserve Bank of India, their bank, their official federal bank is under sanctions, because of which the gold reserves of $500 billion, it is difficult for them to transact that gold. These are very crippling sanctions. Their internet services are getting hampered, many of their outlets, many things which common man can use, they are getting sanctions. Because of this, there is a huge economic pressure on Russia. Now, sanctions do not work when the war is there already. Sanctions are deterring measures. Sanctions can deter a country from waging a war. A powerful country can say that if you invade so and so country, we would levy sanctions on you, so you better not invade so and so country. That might work. Again, that might work. That probably has never worked, but that might work. That is the logic behind sanctions, that it works as a deterrent. But if there is already a war and then you levy sanctions, then it actually works against your intention of stopping the war. There is one huge and big catastrophic example in history that we all know about, when Imperial Japan invaded China in 1937. Around 1938, 39, 40, the United States government at that time, they levied sanctions on Japan, and at that time it wasn't called sanctions, it was called oil embargo. So Japan was getting most of their oil supply from United States, and United States just stopped that oil supply. Because of that, the Imperial Japan was pushed into a corner, because in order to win in China, in order to expand their empire, they needed oil, and the only oil source they had was from United States. Once the oil supply stopped, the only practical thing they could do, and they knew it is not going to work for more than 6 months, but they still did that because that was the only option in front of them, which was to attack Pearl Harbor. They attacked Pearl Harbor on 7th of December 1941, after which the United States got into the war. Before 7th of December 1941, before the Pearl Harbor attack, US was not in the Second World War. But that was exactly what today's nuclear attack would be. The escalation ladder of any war during Second World War, attacking the United States, attacking unprovoked attack on the United States, attacking Pearl Harbor, trying to destroy their entire Pacific fleet, that is the equivalent of today's small scale, maybe tactical nuclear blast. That is the gravity of the situation. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notifications of our channel. Thank you.